Hi all, now we are going to discuss about the topic sound. Sound is a form of energy. You know, mechanical energy, heat energy, electrical energy, light energy. In the same way, sound is also another form of energy. Now we are going to see sound produced by human body and functions of ear and how it is from where sound is produced. Okay? From morning till our bedtime, we hear many type of sound and voices, music, etc. All sounds are not alike, right? All sounds are not same. Even you are in dark room, we can hear or observe so many things from our surroundings. As we are blindfolded, we identify which vehicle sound that is. Our ears receive the sound and analyze the sound based on physical properties. We might know many things than ourselves. Okay, let's move on to the topic now. Okay, sound is produced from vibrating body. Simple vibrating body produces sound. What is vibration? Vibration means movement of an object. Vibration is a quick movement. Then only we call it's a vibration. You know, to and fro motion. The to and fro motion, sometimes we can't see it. It's moving. That's called vibration. Okay? Next. How it is produced? Vibrating body produces to and fro oscillation that causes sound. Okay? For example, striking a pan. See in the picture, a boy striking a pan. So immediate after striking, the pan causes to and fro oscillation. That's mean vibration. Then only we hear the sound. Okay? When we will hear the striking pan sound, because of to and fro vibrations, to and fro oscillations. Next. Musical instruments creating sound due to some vibrations. For example, drum, guitar, turning fork. Drum, when we hit the drum, you know, in some functions, some drums are hit by some hands. So, how we hear that sound? Simple, the membranes of drum produce vibrate. When we hit the drum, that vibrate causes sound. And we play a guitar and in turning fork also, that string causes to and fro motion. That only causes sound. Next. Sound produced by humans. Simple. Which part is vibrated? In our body part, which part is vibrated? How sounds are produced from us? In neck region, horn-like structure. In male, it's called Adam's apple. In lean body, it's more prominent. It's more visible. Okay? Here, this part is larynx. It's in our neck region. You put it finger in your neck, you feel the vibrations while speaking. This is because of larynx. Larynx is also known as voice box. Okay? Larynx is made of cartilages. It's a cartilage is nothing but soft bone of the body. Larynx, in larynx portions, two vocal cord. You see two vocal cord is there. This vocal cord is nothing but it's a stretched rubber membrane. This vocal cord is stretched rubber membrane. When we release the air from the lungs, when we release the air from the lungs, it passes through the voice box. Through this vocal cord. It's like a slit. It's a small space between these vocal cord. The vibrations of the vocal cord only produce the sound. During inhalation, we cannot able to produce sound. During inhalation, we cannot able to produce sound. During exhalation only, we produce sound. Sometimes you see the voice of men and women are different. It's because of vocal cord. Vocal cord for men is 20 mm and vocal cord for women is 5 mm. Vocal cord for women is 5 mm. Okay? Then we are going to see about the functions of ear. As we are blindfolded, we know we hear. As we are blindfolded, ear receive many signals from our surroundings and we identify where the sound is coming and what is the sound. It's vehicle or it's a bird sound or it's a human sound. Yeah, we identify those sounds of where it's from. Now, ear plays a main role in this part. 3 parts are there: outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. See here, outer ear is a funnel shaped structure. It collects all the sound from our surroundings. Collected sound travels through the ear canal and it reaches and it hits the eardrum. So collected sounds travel through the ear canal. Here see, this is ear canal. Okay, collected, the outer ear collect the sounds and it travels through the ear canal. That sound vibration hits the eardrum. This is eardrum. You see in this picture, this is outer part. It's called pinna and the sound travels through the ear canal and it hits the eardrum. Eardrum is a very sensitive and delicate membrane. Okay, it's connected to the eardrum. It's connected to the 3 bones, tiny bones: malleus, incus, and stapes. Somebody asks, where is the tiny bone in our body? You say it's in the ear. Okay, now the 3 bones connected to the cochlea. It's a fluid-filled membrane and it's very sensitive too. These bones are connected to the fluid membrane cochlea, as I already told, and it's very sensitive and it sends our sound signal to the nerves which is in the brain. So then only our brain analyze what sound it is. Then only we can able to hear. Okay. For example, you go to school. How? By two-wheeler, by auto rickshaw, or by school bus. Many options are there, but you need something to go to reach your destination. Like the same way, sound also need medium for propagation. Okay? Sound needs medium. Okay? The matter or the substance through which the sound is transmitted. See, which the sound is transmitted through. That's called medium. Okay? So, to produce vibrations, that vibrations only causes sound. So, to produce vibrations, that we need material body. So, therefore, medium is needed for sound to travel. Okay? Next, physical properties of sound. You understand the physical properties, then once you come to know why the sounds are different. Okay, the sound of men, women, insects, vehicles, and animals are different. Because of that, certain changes, certain physical properties, they sound so different. Okay? Amplitude, wavelength, frequency, or the most physical properties of sound. Okay? You see in this picture, this is the wave of quieter sound and this is the wave of louder sound. Okay? Amplitude. What is amplitude? See, here the maximum displacement of a point on a wave away from its undisturbed position. This is amplitude. And this is the graph for quieter wave. And this is the graph for louder wave. You see the difference between these two waves. This amplitude is different, entirely different. Because of this sound. The sound is very lighter, then only the wave is very smaller. And this one is a louder one, then only the amplitude of a wave is high. Okay? Then we move on to wavelength. What the distance from the point on one wave to the equivalent position. So this is equivalent position of an adjacent wave. Okay? The difference between this is this wavelength. Okay? The minimum distance in which the sound wave repeats itself. Okay, this distance is known as wavelength. Okay, next, frequency. Okay, this is the frequency of low pitch and this is the high frequency graph of high pitch. Okay, frequency. What is frequency? It's the oscillations of wave. Oscillations, number of waves per second, number of oscillations per second. Okay, this wave has small waves are there. This graph is for low frequency, low pitch voice, and this graph is for high pitch voice. Therefore, the number of oscillations are many compared to this graph. Frequency is measured in hertz. Our ear has the certain limit to hear, that is about 20 hertz and below 20,000 hertz. Within these two, only human ear can able to hear sounds. Okay. So, higher frequency, ultrasound machines with higher frequency to detect some problem in our body. That sound and all our human ear cannot detect. Some animals like dog can hear higher frequency. That sound also we cannot able to detect. Within this limit only we can able to detect. See this picture, you can understand. So, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. That is 20 kHz. So, see this picture. Within this limit only, human able to hear. So, below 20 hertz is another name. It is called. So, below 20 hertz is also known as infrasound. It's animal hearing. But below 20 hertz, it's called the infrasound. And about 20,000 hertz, it's also called, that sound is ultrasound. Then we move on to noise and music. What is the difference between noise and music? Music is an organized sound. This sound cannot create any problem to our ear. But noise is an unorganized sound. It can create such problems in humans like anxiety, blood pressure, restlessness, sometimes hearing impairment. At last, this noise leads to sound pollution. Okay, sound pollution. Measures to limit sound pollution. To control noise, must control the sources of noise, where it comes, where it arrives. You must control. Silencing devices must be installed in vehicles. Because sound pollution mostly arrives in main road. So silencing device must be installed in vehicles. And noise producing industry should set up away from our residential area. It's very, very important one. Okay. Next, trees must be planted along the roads and around the buildings to cut down on the sound reaching residential area, thus reduce the harmful of noise pollution. So planting trees in our residential area and around the buildings is very, very important. Okay, this is very, 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 very important thing. Okay, you control the sources of noise and silenced devices must be installed, and noise producing industries should be set up away from our residential area. And very, very important is tree planting. Okay. One more questions. Sound. Sound is produced from vibrating body. A body, any body that causes vibration, it produces sound. Larynx is also called voice box. This is the part in our human body helps in producing sound. Larynx contains two vocal cords, as you know already, as you studied already. Two vocal cords, the air flow through the vocal cords, that vocal cords causes vibration. Then only we produce sound from our human body. Okay? Next. Sound is a form of energy and sound waves are mechanical waves. So it can travel through gas, air, liquid and solids. Vacuum. It cannot travel through vacuum. Next. Eardrum. Eardrum, only the part that senses the vibration of sound. Eardrum is a very delicate and sensitive membrane, which is the tiniest bone in the ear, malleus, stapes and incus. Eardrum is connected to these three bones only. And in our body also, the tiniest bone is these bones only. Next, to and fro motion of an object is known as vibration. This motion is also called as oscillatory motion. The number of oscillations per second is called frequency. Number of waves per second. Frequency is one of the main physical properties of sound wave. Frequency is expressed in hertz. Pleasant sounds are called music. Sound of music cannot affect our body. It gives relaxation to our body. Unpleasant sound are called noise. Noise affects our blood pressure levels and it gives anxiety and sometimes hearing impairment. Over noise, it leads to sound pollution. For human ear, within 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Within this limit, the audible range is able to hear. For human ear, the audible range is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Thank you.